Hello, welcome to the reading room. It's Sylvie here. Today we're going to do a pick a card reading, and the question is their love language, how they express their love to you. So we'll get right into that. Timestamps are down below. Take your time. All right, so I'll see you there. Okay, so this is the message just for you. I chose your question, so I'm going to leave you a message, and I'm going to start with this, the blessing of the Fae. It's the white harp, and it's about being true to yourself, being true to what you value, what is special or precious to you. Just stay true to it. Be honest with it, and don't let anyone take it away from you. It's something that is really precious or sacred to you, and you treasure it, and it's really important that you do keep it to yourself or for yourself, and this is also another card. I'll bring that closer to you so you can see the card. And also this is another card that I've chosen, and it's from the wisdom of the oracle tree, the tree oracles, and I love this card. And it's also about truth. It's like the truth grows and manifests into something beautiful for you. It opens up the light. It opens up your way of going, or your path, or your inspiration, or whatever you need. It opens up, and it's also, and now it's more clarified that it's the truth, your truth, what you believe in, what's precious to you. It's really important. I wouldn't let anyone take it away from me. By staying on that path, by believing in yourself and your truth and holding on to it, it brings you your wish. So you obtain what you want, Also, there's two of you here for some reason, right? Or there's two choices, either that. So what it's saying is, if it's about your partner, or you're someone that you're close to, and if this is a message about them and you, sometimes you're doing your own beliefs, or your own set of ways or life, like you're both doing your own thing. That's really okay, because it's quite comfortable and quite good. Like, you can be in the same space and be individuals and really enjoy each other's company. And sometimes unspoken words can be so strong because it's so comfortable, and being free to do what each of yous want, sticking to your own truth. I guess that's what the message is. Then it's really beautiful. And if it's not for someone else and it's just for yourself, then choosing more than one choice and doing both is okay. Just work on this one and then work on the other, or maybe take a break from one and go do the other. But both choices can be done. Two tasks or two actions, or both of them are in your grasp, and you can have both wishes. That's what I'm getting. So here it is. It tells you that it's absolutely possible, and you can accomplish it with ease. You just have to get going on it, to maybe collect your information, or get prepared, or whatever it takes. But there's no problem. You can have both. So if it's a relationship, again, your relationship will be completely fulfilled and wonderful, as long as you both can do your own thing. You can be your own person and enjoy each other with respect to each other, and that's what the message I'm getting. Your wishes are definitely able to be completed, but as long as you're honest to your truth, to your beliefs, to what's important to you. All right? Okay, group one. Let's see what's going on with you. I'll put that here on. That's the other message too. So, yeah. I'm going to put them here. I peeked at them. Oh my goodness. Not sharing. No, I'm kidding. All right. So, wow, this is definitely something beautiful. So, like their love language, where it's at, like where like for them or you, it's in a beautiful spot. It's like couldn't be any better. The feeling of this relationship is beautiful, and it's fulfilling, and you also they get their wish or you get their wish, but it's definitely, let's find out. But it's definitely so good and so like, wow, this is like I'm in love. I totally enjoy what I have, and it's like my dream. So let's find out more. So this is how they express their love to you. And they start off by not being stressed, which is strange, but they don't feel any stress. They just enjoy you completely. For them, you're someone that they can be themselves and feel good. See, and I did pull the other card with it, just to show you that it's all very social, very put out there. Like the more social they are, the more they feel good, because they're not stressed. They just relax and go with the flow and enjoy everyone around them. And so the more, strange way, but they feel really like connected to you, the more they can be social, the more they can be expressive, and more they can enjoy everyone around them. Seems to be big. And then the other one is the believing in them. They believe in you. They believe in what you're doing. You know, they always believe in what you're doing, even when they're not sure of the decision that you take. You see that sometimes you react or you do things, and they have like they're clueless. Like they really get confused. Like they don't know where this is going. Right? What are you doing? What are you deciding? But they believe in you so much, even when they don't understand. They just go right, okay, you know, this is great. So I'm going to pull more towards that. And I'm going to go more into details. This is just the beginning of where they're at right now. So for some reason, there's a heartbreak here, or something that's not going quite right. They're feeling kind of hurt feelings or something right now. Something's going on, and even though they are showing that there's the other one right there, sorry, even though they're believing in you, no, sorry, yeah, well, it is heartbreak, but it's healing. You're healing their heartbreak. Wow, I was thinking, what? It didn't feel like there was anything negative or bad, and then all of a sudden, sorry, it's not that they were hurt, they had a really hard time, but it's healing. You're healing their heartbreak, or you know, like for them, you're just so perfect. Like they just love you. Yeah, they trust you. So the more that's how they show their love. The more they socialize, the more they love you, because they wouldn't be happy if they wouldn't want to or feel like they need to socialize. They would play. They're the more. That's how they express themselves, and believing in whatever you do. So let's find out, like, this is you and this is them. Let's find out where you're at, because on the same page or not, like on the same, oh my goodness, look at this. Changes. I mean, like this is all the connection and the changes of seasons, but the leaves are there, the connection, the wind is there, the movement. One is more thinking about changes than the other, but the other one's connected to these changes. So you one decides and the other kind of follows. So they're the ones that decide what changes and how things go about, and you're the one that kind of like follows them when it comes to the major decisions in your relationship, or what's going to happen, or where it's going, you know. And it could be just like simply like they're the social butterfly, and you follow them when they go out and do their activities, or they plan the social life kind of thing. But you do your own, you have your own mind, that's for sure, because you're here making decisions that they don't understand, you know. But they believe in you. So let's find out more. That's pretty exciting. I can't believe it, how connected you both are. So let's get more of this. So this is you versus them. Like, are you on the same page, or you don't see clear, or what's going on? Like, how is it? So, oh, there they go again. They're afraid of heartbreak for some reason. They're always afraid of that. Wow, oh my goodness. You know exactly how things go. Like, you have no doubt. But you're always there, ready and willing, and, to do whatever you must do for them. And they're always kind of like, they're like the emotional one in the relationship. They're the ones that are in the, like, a little insecure, or just, they're needing your strength and approval, or your support. They seem like they need that constantly, so for them, they're nothing without you. That's like that. They do the changes, they do the movement, but as long as you're supporting them and you're on their side, they need you in that sense, in that way. Their confidence grows as you are there for them. Wow, they're very dependent on you, even though they're independent. Does that make any sense to you at all? And you know that. Well, there you go. Again, you're on the supportive end. They're on the fighting end. So they battle everything out. They battle decisions. They battle thoughts. They battle. They're always like figuring out things, or they work hard on making sure things are good, and so they got to work it out. So they really try to find out. They try to get it out, And of course, you sit there pretty and nice in there. Okay, we can do this. We can do this way. We can do that way. So you're very supportive and kind, and there for them again. You're the easy person to get along with. Like, you just go with the flow, and you change with as they change, and you don't stress, and that's why they pick up, and that's why they're not stressed, and that's why they're able to socialize and have a great time. But it's only as long as things are good, right? You're so connected. It's almost like you're one, but yet I feel the difference, They're a lot of work, even though you're the one doing the supporting. Oh my goodness. Well, I feel like pulling those too many cards. I'll get this. I feel like the love is there, and there was the card that was showing that, so I'm not taking that away. Just, I don't feel like that was what I should be pulling out right away. Oh, well, there they go. They just rush in. They're the ones that just go and do. So they make you happy. They give you what you want. They rush in to give you what they want. So how they show their love, from what I can see here, and how, when they express their love to you, is by needing you to support their decision, and showing you, that they're in charge and they can handle it, and being there to do whatever needs to happen. So they go rush in, and they make the decisions. They rush in and go do it. So they want to please you. They want to give you what you need, and they want to do it in the right way. And also, they need your support. They don't want any kind of hurt. Like, they don't want you hurt, so they don't want to be hurt, and that's very important to them. So they always check with you, make sure you're with them. So that's how they show their love to you, is including you and needing you to be there, and that things are working well when they're happy, because they show it. The happier they are, the more connected they feel to you, and that's how they show their love. They don't communicate as much as they do by showing you. They're a doer. But you're so important to them that if you're not on the right page, things won't go as smooth. Like, they do everything to make sure that you are. So, any issues? Anything we should know? Oh, I got the deck all crazy. Well, let's flip that right now. Sorry. I want to take a second. Goes to show you when I shuffle, they stay clunky. Okay. So, oh, there we go. Any issues? Well, it's too many cards, so that ain't it. The message is coming. I don't take any cards more than 3. Oh, there we go. Now it's flying. Well, there is no issues. There is no issues. There's no problem, but there is advice. Advice, it says that things are beautiful and you can have what you want. You can go ahead. You know it, and you can do. You know what's going on. And when you say something or want something or sway your person with an idea or a thought, it has an effect. And it goes quite far. So a little word from you can inspire an effect or a reaction, right? And it doesn't have to be big. And then they'll go ahead and they just love you, and they'll go ahead and do whatever it takes. And they're honest. They're totally honest with you. And they'll rush in, you know. They don't think twice about pleasing you or getting you what you want. But you have a definitely, that was the thinking card. And and again, it has to do with what you say and what you want. If you speak, you make a change. I mean, you make an impact. You're very important. Your feelings are so important to this person. This is a beautiful, beautiful connection. I don't know if I'm putting it out there the way it's meant, but because it's so strong. This is your spiritual strength. This grows more and more as you believe in this. It's like you have to believe in this relationship and believe in this path and believe that you have the strength for this relationship because it's beautiful. And yeah, there is some stress that goes on sometimes. You get quite stressed sometimes, and you wonder a lot about this, like where is this going or how it is. I guess that's why you're here, you know. But you know how to handle it. You know exactly what to do. If you listen, you know. And that's why they say to have the strength, because you have the spiritual strength to always know. Like it's like almost like you have this intuition or this sense of what you should do. And if you listen, you know exactly. That's the message is getting. That's for you. That has nothing to do with them. Okay, so there's your outcome. Where this relationship is going, or how it is, or any any added information we should know. So they well, the one thing is that you can count on that they're planning to fill their love. They're planning to fill that cup because they have no intentions of letting it go. They protect you. They protect the relationship. They protect what's dear to them. And they always succeed in what they need to do. So for them, that's so important that they will be continuing protecting you and giving you what you want. Because the more they do and the more they're successful, the more they shine and stand out. And for them, that's how they show their love to you. Hello, group 2. Let's see what's going on. So we have an exciting reading today. So let's get going. All right. So yeah, we'll start off with this card. And this is all about emotions. So, before I start, what are their love language? And let's start off right away with the feel of it. And it's all about love. It's all about feelings. It's all about wanting to give. And it's all about being there for you and showing you. So they're really connected with their feelings and what they want and how they want things to be. So, oh, let's start off with this card. This is pretty interesting. Usually I start with the side ones, but this one's pretty interesting. It's all about, it's the devil. And usually the devil is bad. And it's usually not really a card that you can look at in a good way. But you know what? This is what I'm picking up from it, is that they are bad in a good way, if that makes any sense. It's like they like to torment you. They like to tease you. They like to do things to you that make you angry and then think it's funny, or they go make you do something and say, hey, go do this, and it's not even true, or you shouldn't have done it, and then they laugh, or they set you up in some way. They're very bad, but that's their sense of humor, and they're fun that way. But they do torment you a lot. I really get that. They also they rush in with ideas. They're always full of ideas, full of suggestions or plans. But when it comes to the decisions, they don't really like to make it. So they're mostly like to give you ideas, give you plans. But the decision making, they leave it up to you. And and that's for them, that's expressing their love, like trusting that you're like able to handle what they throw at you. Oh my goodness, they make me laugh inside. I feel the humor of this person. But they also love you a lot. They're always there, ready and to rush in and make sure things are okay. Make sure you're okay. So they're all about feeling and all about love and connection and making sure that things are smooth. See, because they see you like as part of them. You're like as one, and the love is so strong. Like they look at you and you're so yummy to them, and they're not going to let you go anywhere. So and they put you in a high respect. They put you up there in the pedestal with them. So that's how they show their affection to you, is to think highly of you and to shatter you with gifts of love. It could be actual gifts of romance, you like with flowers or gestures, but they definitely always want to give, and the more they can give, the more it is, the more great, the more happy they are, so that's how they feel. They feel like they can torment you and and give you lots of love. Yeah, well, they're very content about who they are, very fulfilled with who they are. So where I'm heading out right now, I should have said, is more about how you see things and understand what they are giving. How you're receiving it. Like what's the difference? Like, are you understanding them? So here they're like a person that gives 100% to them. They don't hide who they are, and they're quite content and very serene, and yet very honest and real. And this is you holding on to them with your love, like you support them 100%. Like you're there giving them all the support you need. Or if you're not the one that's supporting, you're the one that wants their support, and you're waiting for them to hold you, but I feel like you're the one that supports them. So let's pull out more cards and find out. So so we're doing you versus them, on them receiving, giving, and you receiving, if it's understood, if it's on the same page. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, that one feels like this one, and that one sorry, I don't mean to put them upside down. I would put them upside down if it was just one, but it's all of them. Yeah, I feel like that goes there, this there, and that one there. One more. Do the whole deck's reverse. Just to let you know, I do read reverse. It's just not. Oh, there you go. So let's find out. Oh well, it's giving me a hard time. They're a person that really they don't know how to go about this relationship. They don't know what to do with you sometimes. They don't really know, and you're the one that's the social butterfly and just going and showing them the way and introducing them to people. I feel like you're the one that's outgoing and they don't know. They're kind of awkward that way. They're not social. They're a little awkward, you know. So they're not awkward with you. They're a lot of fun with you. They torment you. Okay. So here they have choices. So they know that there's all kinds of choices to do. Life is full of choices, and they like to offer that to you. They like to offer you choices, and they know that you're definitely in tune with what they want, and they're in tune with what you want. So when it comes to life, they don't like to decide, but they also know that there's lots of choices. But they like you to decide. They like you to tell them what you feel. They like to listen to you about what they need to do. You're like the person that leads. Yeah, for them, everything is going just fine. Everything is on the right path, and you're the one that knows, and they know that you know, and they trust you, and they believe in you. So their way of showing that they care for you is really through playfulness, and showing you through feelings and catering you to all kinds of treats. And so whether it's taking you out to a restaurant, or taking you on a trip, or bringing you gifts, or buying you what you want, or simply taking you to a store and letting you shop for yourself, they love to give and give. And when it comes to decisions and making solid plans, they share with you, but they let you definitely set the tone on how it's going to go, and they support you 100%, but they don't like to take leadership. So that may, for you, maybe you think that they're not into this relationship. It may relay that, but no, they're 100% in, and there's no one else for them. And yeah, they just love you. But you're not on the same page when it comes to like, you're not the same type of person. Like, you're a doer and they're like a giver kind of thing. Issues? Is there any issues? Well, things seem to be really, really good. I mean, you have the world, like the relationship is going in the right way. It's open, and if you believe in the universe sent you this person, or your divine, it sure seems like it. Like, I mean, it seems like this person was meant to be. It's definitely going in a good way, and everything is flowing well. And here they go again. They shower you with gifts and love, and sometimes when you're stressed, they tend to they stress you out by giving you so much, or they tend to like to give you more when you're stressed. Depends how it applies to you, but I feel like almost like they give you so much that it stresses you out, because you don't need all that what they give you sometimes, or sometimes it's over the top. And the advice is stop stressing. That's what the advice is. Stop stressing. It's very clear. Like, it's almost like let them give you. Let them spend their money on you. Let them put the time into what they want. It's okay. It really is okay. Peace, it says in the rainbow. Make peace with it. Make peace with the fact that they're emotional, and they're on the sensitive side, and they all about feelings. It's okay. That's who they are, They're just a big heart. The path is wide open for this relationship and how it's going. I mean, things are going to get better and better and better. Once you put the stress, once you choose to put the stress away, you'll have all kinds of options. Wow, there's lots there. This is the Tower, things going wrong, but it feels like this is a new beginning, or things have been going wrong, but I feel like this is a new beginning for it all. I don't feel like, because here the biggest problem here is that they give you too much. They do too much for you, and it stresses you out. That's the biggest problem. So this is a new way of thinking, a new way of beginning. It's like nurturing your relationship and making it grow and being beautiful. So with having a new way of thinking, if you decide to let them be who they are and just accept them for the big heart that they have, and let them give, and don't feel like you have to do in return, just take care of what you need to take care of. Like that stress, that's huge stress, right? It's going to overspill, and because like you're going to eventually be able to let it go, because you have to. This is a new beginning on this stress. If you handle your stress, your relationship will go. This stress here, it's like it holds you back. It's like you get scared or worried, and the love is all hanging around. See, look, the love is all there, just above you, just waiting to come in, and you're being defensive and holding back because you're afraid or something. This is too much, too good to be true, maybe. And yeah, it is. Maybe it is too good to be true, but it's gonna be. It's there, and it fills up and it overflows with love. And you can make your relationship really go with a new attitude or a new way of thinking about it. It can go huge. So this person is someone that something great can happen with them if you want, but they show their love through playing and affection. Okay, group 3, let's see what's going on with you. Let's see. So we have quite a few messages, and we're going to start with this. I'll grab the deck because we're going to pull more cards, obviously. Let's start off right away. Like, this relationship, like, it's about their love language and where it's at, and how do they express their love to you, right? Well, so far, where they're at is discovering. They're at the point where they want to discover what's ahead, discover more, get to know more. They don't feel like they know enough. That's where they're at. And beginnings. They love new beginnings. So how that fits, I don't know yet. We'll find out. And they create, they give, they make things happen. So you see, that's how they show their love, is by offering you new experiences, or new thoughts, new plans, new starts. I don't know. They want to manifest, or they want to make things happen. They don't want to be bored. They want fun, and they want to make decisions. They want to make plans ahead. They want to make plans together. They want to make future plans, and that's how they show it, because they constantly tell you about the future, and they constantly want to make things happen. They're a person of vision, a person of thought, person that sees ahead and wants to show you what life can be like. So when they dream, That's how they show their emotions or their love to you. The more they dream, the more they love you. The more they include you in these thoughts, the more they're showing you their love. That's how they let you in completely. Abracadabra, they say. We can, anything and everything is possible for them. And they see no boundaries, and they want to share that with you. You're more reserved, quiet, holding back, not saying everything. And they're like poof out there, So let's see. This is are you on the right path? How like you're obviously two different type of person. So how do you understand what they're giving? Like how are you receiving it? Whoops, whole deck. Like usual. The devil, they're being bad. Abracadabra. So, they're bad. They just like to play, just like to goof off, just like to enjoy life. And you're serious, and you have the vision that is on your shoulders. You're the one that visualizes it and says, well, this is how it has to go in a serious way. And they're like playful. This is how things should go. This is like, they're very playful, and they torment you too. Geez, the same as another group had ones that torment them that way, but they do it in a different way. They're like not really caring about the actual facts. They just want to be put out there and give and be naughty and playful, and they just think things are a joke kind of thing, and you're quite serious. So you're both not really the same. I don't think you appreciate their way, their openness and carefree, and this is how it's going to be. So I'm going to put these here, this one here. So this is they love great. They love you. They just care about emotions and feelings and wanting to express their love. And you get hurt feelings all the time, the way they go about doing it. Like, you just don't find that that's a good way, the way they go about showing their love. They're very selfish in their affections towards you. Like, they really they hold you in, or they're very controlling or jealous, or they, I see that. They have this way about them that you want them to have a different outlook, or you have a different outlook. Seems to be an issue. You both have a different way of looking, and you both have to rethink this point of view. It's almost like you're both miscommunicating here, because they really want to show you affection, and you're hurt by the way they show you affection. So this is something that has to be communicated differently. You both have to kind of like see each other's point of view. It's almost like they're extreme in one way and you're extreme in the other. And it goes for this part too. You're not at all the same type of person. So no wonder you're wondering, how do they show their affection for you? But for them, they're showing it in a big way. And they have no intentions of letting you go right now. Too many cards. Yeah, see, they do. Oh my goodness. So they're a person that accomplishes what they plan to do all the time, right? And you are there helping them along, and help them manage or to accomplish. So you're both good when it comes to actually doing what needs to be done. You just have a different way to go about it. And the way they show their affection to you is what you have a difficult time, because you don't know. You think they're almost being mean or possessive or jealous, or they have this way that's controlling, and so that has to be communicated in some way, because that's not obviously healthy. But when it comes to doing things in your life and proceeding for future plans, it's always there. So for them, planning this future is how they show their affection to you, making it happen, right? And also playing with you, but they don't, they hold on to you tight, and they have some traits that are a little bit obsessive, and they don't see the big deal in it. And since you're reserved and secretive, and you're more serious, you get hurt by them. What's the issue? Well, they say that, the problem, the planning and the dreams, that's the problem, because that is a problem. The way the plans and the dreams are going seems to be an issue, because it's a really beautiful, like, you guys embrace it, embrace your feelings, embrace the relationship, right? One dreams and one plans, like, you know what you want, or they know what they want, they know their dreams, so that's if that's an issue. But for them, they don't see an issue. Like, for them, that's the way it should go, that's how it is. And for you, substance, you need more substance. You have wishes, you have wants, and you just don't know. You have wants, right? And you just, like, don't know about it. Like, you don't know if it's going to come true or not. And it is. You're going to make it happen. You're just at the beginning of it, or at the start of it. You're definitely getting your dreams, for sure. No problems in that. So, yeah. So let's find out more if you guys are going to be together and work this out, because they're really in love with you. They just have this strong personality, a careless personality when it comes to your love. They hurt your feelings, and that's not their intentions. Their intentions is future with you. So, let's see. So here's the romance and and all the emotions. You have to leave a lot of emotions behind. Like, leave those hurt feelings behind when it comes to the romance. If you want the romance, leave them behind. And because, things will work out if you manage to know what you need to do. All that stress will release, as long as you decide to not have hurt feelings as easily, because he's trying to be romantic, or she's trying to be romantic, and your person is trying to show romance, and they're trying to show you a future with lots of love. Group 4, let's see what's going on. We have lots of messages today. Lots of messages. Oh, pull out a card. We don't need the extra cards. Wait a minute. Let me fix this. I set this deck on top of the other one. Okay. So let's find out. First of all, their love language, where it's at, and then we'll get into how they express their love. Right? They keep things to themselves. They're pretty hush hush. They don't. They're not someone that's going to be very expressive, I'm afraid. They kind of hold things in, and they go and they think about it. They're pretty deep. They're pretty thoughtful, but they're also reserved. So, wow. how they show their emotions is you have the devil, and actually I had 2 other piles. I had the devil, but I'm not getting the same feel as them. They were more playful, and yours is more serious. So they're very jealous. Wow, they're very, very jealous, and they're very hard worker. They work hard. They figure the harder they work, the more they show their affection for you, because they figure that they need to support you or have the money for you, and to be able to have a future. And they hold on to you too tight. They're very possessive, and their strength. They show how strong they are. So this person here really is a person. They're in control of themselves, and they're in control of you, and you're like a belonging to them, and a possession to them, and that's how they show their love, is by being very possessive, and again, being a very good provider, very strong. And that might sound very horrible, but that depends on you. How you take it. Well, they have plans, and they do one thing at a time. There's someone that's very serious with a lot of good plans, and they have a lot on their back, and they hold a lot, and they take all the responsibility. They take everything. And for that, like you're a person that is pretty honest and pretty upfront, and you also hold on to things that are not so good, but you put them in the back of your mind, but they stay with you. Everything that this person does to you shadows around you, and hangs on and holds on, even if you're a pure person with good intentions. So they're kind of like, I want to say that, I don't want to say that it's abuse, but it's sure affecting you in some negative way. Like they're holding on to you in some way. So showing their affection, I don't know. Let me see. Let's go on and read some more. My goodness, what kind of person is this? They say, I don't feel like they're a bad person. I feel like they're so serious, and they hold on to everything, and they're so serious, but yet they have such a possessive side to them. Like let's find out if that relaxes more, or well. Yeah, they're very strong. Like, yeah, so they're a person that watches everything. Like, they know everything. They watch everything, and you watch your back. Like, you're always like holding things in. Like you're holding your truth, or your possessions, or what you treasure. You kind of protect them or hide them, but yet they know everything. No matter what you do, they still know. They watch, they know. They do love you, they do support you. So then it's not like they don't get aggravated by that. Oh, this one. So you're pretty strong yourself, and you wait for opportunities, and they support you. They support the fact that, like you're a person that go with opportunities, and you go and do what you got to do, right? And you're very conscious of what's coming up and what you need to do, and they do support it. They love it. That's how they show their affection for you, or their expression of love for you, is to support your needs and your wants, like your passion, your goals in life. So they show their affection by, I understood this card, the message came through. They show their affection by knowing everything that you do, and just knowing what's going on with you. Even if you're trying to hide it, they make it their business to know. They feel that the more they know about you and make a business of knowing, that's how they show their affection for you, is to let you know that they take care of you in every sense. They take care, like, by making you their business, is showing the affection that you are dear to them and they really love you. And by supporting your future plans, that's another way. So they're very, very, very serious person. And they have this way about them that they don't see the harm or the hurt that they would cause you, because for them, they take you very seriously. Yeah, clarity. You need clarity. I even reading this very seriously because it feels that serious, So here, you have decisions to make in your heart, your soul. Like you have something you have to decide. What you want, what you believe in, what it is that you need, and you got to figure it out and plan it out. Like, I mean, you can't be sitting here the way you are. Like you just don't know what to do, right? And it's because you got to figure it out. You're at a point where you need to figure out what you want. You need clarity for sure. Like, what is it that you want? Be clear with yourself, that is, not them, but with yourself. Like, what is it that you want? Do you want this relationship? Be clear on it, because, this is quite serious and quite intense, and you're getting a negative reaction from it, and you're doing things that you shouldn't. Like, normally we should be more open with that, and you're hiding things. Even though you're waiting for opportunities, but you're not like totally open, and you're an honest person, yet holding back things, So what is it that you want? So what advice or what do you need to know? Well, there is a second chance here. There's a chance of making things right and the way you want. And this wasn't a reading about that. It was a reading about how they show their affection for you. Well, we know how they show their affection for you. They're very strong, possessive person who maybe had the tendency of being jealous and possessive, but their intentions are good and their heart is in a good place, and they just feel that they need to do that to show you how much they care. That's their way of showing it, even if it's mixed up. So you have a ways to go. I mean, there is a second chance here. If you want things differently, you can definitely have it differently. You just got to let them know. You got to change it. You got to take it on. But you're almost there. It's almost like you've been working on this. And you can actually do this. You can change the way they behave with you. You have the power. You have the means. So you can calm them down. This is pretty intense. Yeah, because they don't know how to change. They don't know, right? But they're willing. So there you go. There you go. They're willing. They're willing to change. They're willing to just jump in and do it. But they just don't know. So they don't know how to start over. So you have the power. You can make it happen. So if you want this relationship, you just have to be honest and tell them that's enough, and this is how I want it. Group 5, let's see what's going on with you. Let's see. It's a new thing. I don't know lately. I've been saying that. Yeah. So we're finding out. Oh yeah, I'll take the deck out here. We're finding out what their love message is. Like what's their love language? I mean, how do they express their love? Maybe they have a message for you. Because I didn't say that in any other pile. So let's find out. So so far their love language is beautiful. They are in tune. They know what they want. They know where they're going. And they definitely know that you're in their circle. They show their feelings by doing things, by doing steps, by going places, by bringing, leveling it up. Let me see, there's always something more. They always bring more to the relationship. They always do more, bring more, give more. They don't let it stay put. So they invest their time. They invest themselves, and they plan. They plan for more. They have a dream or a vision of what they want, and they plan on it. They put it in their mind, and for them they complete things. They complete steps. They complete things that they feel important. So they're always working on this relationship, and they're always making it grow and bringing it to new levels. And so that's how they show their affection for you, is to always try to make it more, you know. So here I'm going to pull out where they're at and where you're at. How they're giving, like how they're expressing their love, and how you're receiving it. You know, they're giving you what they have, and well, they bring you everywhere. They want to bring you every single place. They do not leave you behind. And they say, "Oh, I need you on my side. I need you to come. I need you to be here with me. I need, you know." So they bring you everywhere. For you go. For you make memories. So everywhere they bring you, it's a treasure. It's a memory. It's something good. So you enjoy that. They want you to come, that they want you to go wherever they bring you. So that's where you guys so far are doing the exchange, you know. So what else is there? Yeah, so they're always ready to help you out. They show their love, their affection by being there for you. You too. You understand that for you, they balance you out. So they see, they're there for you. They're very strong. They're a person that will act whether you want to or not, or they'll wait. They'll assess it, and they'll know what to do. They always will know what to do. And it makes you complete. It balances you out. So they know how, like if you out of whack, or out of, like if you go like in a way that's not rational for some reason, or you do something that maybe you should, wait a minute, or you know, they'll balance you out. They'll bring you back. They'll say, whoa, 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 you know, they'll definitely keep you in a line. Aligned, I said, not in a line, but aligned, you know, in a good way, for sure. So they care. They really, they show they express their love by doing for you when you need them to do. So, yeah, they fight your battles. They're there for you. And to be good for you. So they're always protecting you and fighting for you and making sure things are good. And you are definitely feeling good. You're feeling like a princess, and that's their intention. So that's another way they express their love, is by protecting you and making you happy, and making sure you're happy. And they make it happen. They're a person that makes things happen for you. You know, that's how it is. They're very considerate for you and protective, and they respect you, and but they want you to be well treated. They want you to feel good about yourself and what you're doing, and how you are on your everyday base. I really feel like they're very considerate, and that's how they show, you know. New beginnings. What is this about? You have choices, they have new beginnings. So they always, it's almost like their roads, they don't mind going what you need to do or what you want. They don't mind, they switch up. They're always willing to do something new, you know, and you always have plans, or always want to do things, and you like to choose, and they like to go. So they show you their affection by supporting your decisions or your wants. So they're all about you. They're all about you. Is there any issues that you should be aware of? Well, Yeah, there is an issue, I guess, unless it's being done. If it's being done, then it's all great. So this is either you're doing it, you're both doing it, or you need to do it because it's going to be good. So if you're doing it, it's good, and if you're not, you should do it because it will be good. Is meditate and take time out. So they need you both need to take time out for each other. Like they need to do something and you need to do something alone. Like you both need your own space, your own time, and that has to be worked on if it's not being done, because it just completes the whole dynamic of this relationship, and yeah, inner journey. You gotta take time out for yourself. Absolutely. Hermit again. My goodness. See, I was hermit. It can't be any clearer than that. You gotta take time for yourself. It's one thing to be always together, but sometimes we need to be separate too, and them too. Like not just you, but it is absolutely more for you to be on your own. Like not on your own. Like take time out on your own, because it makes you grow, makes you complete, makes you feel good. It makes you want to take care of them more and take care of yourself more. So you need time out, and that's something that they're encouraging you to do, because this is a wonderful relationship, but you can't get lost. You could get lost in this person, because they're so much into you, and they make you feel good. Yeah, so if you don't take time out, you'll end up getting stressed from it's from doing all the time, like always doing, and completing, and it just you'll get burnt out. Like you need because things are always going, and things are always getting completed and always done, and it's always busy, and this relationship is a very, very busy relationship, and it never stops. And for you, this is you'll need a break, definitely a break from, because this is going to stress you out, all this doing all the time. So that's what it's saying. That's why it's warning you to take a time out for yourself, so this doesn't become the results of